Well, hello there, loves. Heard that beep? My oven's ready. Hello and welcome to the Red Hairs and Daffodils Homestead Kitchen. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kate. Thank you so much for popping in. Hi, Dobby. We're all just in the kitchen today. I swear to goodness, it's a good thing. So, um, today, today is a wonderful day so far. I was out in the garden earlier, and I'm going to take you guys out there when our treat is done today, and I'm going to show you our progress. And it's just today's just a really good day, guys. Woke up this morning and we had a good thunderstorm yesterday, and I wanted to see the progress on how my garden beds fared throughout the storm yesterday, and the rain really helped us. And then as I was freezing my tuchus off outside, I thought, let's make some warm, homemade, not in the box brownies. Classic brownies. So I started poking around online because I wanted to find the best recipe. I didn't want to have to go to the store, so I wanted to find a recipe with ingredients that I already had and everything. And I stumbled across a site called The Preppy Kitchen. And this gentleman's name is John Cannell, and he has what he claims is the easiest homemade brownies that will have you ditching store-bought mixes for good. I'm going to make these and put that to the test because I hate box mixes, guys. There's so much bleh in them, and I'd rather make wonderful foods, whole foods that just, you know what's in them. You know where they came from, you know what's in them, and just, it's what I prefer. I'm not 100% organic by any means, but maybe someday, I don't know. But when I ran across this recipe and I watched John's video on YouTube, I'll link it down below and everything like that. But I love his energy. He is just so sweet, so knowledgeable, and his brownies look really scrumptious. So we're going to make them today. So we've got all of our ingredients lined up here, and this really is just going to be a dump and go into one big bowl. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I say, let's get going. Alrighty, we've already got our oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we've already lightly greased our 8x8 pan. I omitted putting parchment paper in it because we've lightly greased it. It's a nonstick pan. I think we'll be okay. That's just me. In a large microwave safe bowl, we have melted our 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup, in the microwave in 20-second intervals. So that's done, and I keep stirring it to cool it down a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Melt the butter in the microwave 20-second intervals until fully melted, about 2 minutes. Took about 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and add this into our bowl. On every little drop of that butter that we can get, because that's a good high quality butter that I wanted to put in here today. Because when it counts, it counts. Alrighty, next we're going to add in our sugar and cocoa powder and whisk vigorously for 30 seconds. So I've got my sugar and my cocoa powder. Got 3/4 cup cocoa powder here. And whisk vigorously. I don't know if you can see that plume of cocoa powder coming up. Always. Hi, Dobby baby. You making your rounds? Yeah, hi, rub. Thank you. get up on those edges. Alright, we're on high. You can smell the cocoa, guys. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Next up. All right, add the sugar and cocoa and whisk vigorously for 30 seconds. This forms the crackly top. We like a crackly top. Whisk in the eggs, vanilla, and salt. Can do. This is all easy peasy so far. We just need 1 teaspoon of salt. It seems like an awful lot. Didn't quite do a full teaspoon. And we've got a tablespoon of vanilla. I scraped out every last bean that I could. All that looks like is cocoa in my mix. Looks like I just added another layer of chocolate. I hope this video finds you guys safe, happy, and healthy so far. I know some parts of the world are still battling ice storms and snow. Other parts of the world are enjoying 80-degree days, and it's kind of a hot mess out there. So I hope wherever you are, you're safe and everything. So I want that for you guys. Okay, there's that. Have to clear up my workstation as best as I can. Alrighty, it's getting the eggs, vanilla, and salt. Okay. Let's give this another stir. Just going to take my spatula and just go around the sides of this real fast. Got some bits here that aren't incorporating, and I don't want that for our mix today. I like to have everything incorporated. There we go. Just want everything to be homogeneous today as best as we can be. There we go. Well, that color really lightened up too. It went to a nice light purple color. Okay, next step. We are going to add in our flour and our chocolate chips and mix them together with a spatula until just combined. And then we're going to spread the batter into the prepared pan. Well, if this wasn't the simplest brownie recipe I have ever encountered. So far, John's on point. I'm liking this. I'm digging it. So we've got our Okay, I'm going to mix in the flour first. And then I'm going to mix in the chocolate chips. So my brother came over this past weekend. I'll be releasing a garden video on Thursday. And my brother came over this weekend, and both Lynn and I were outside and down in the garage helping him out. And we got together 2 of my 4 garden beds, just because this is our first season gardening. And we don't, I'm scared. I'm scared to accidentally mess something up. I'm scared I'm going to plant something incorrectly. I'm scared I'm going to plant the wrong crops next to each other. And because I know there are certain things you can't plant next to tomatoes, and lettuce does better by tomatoes, and zucchini doesn't. And there's so many little intricacies. And I'm scared. I don't want, we all know gardening's not cheap. And I don't want to mess anything up. I'm being 100% real with you guys right now. And I always wanted to show my dad that I could garden. And I lost him about a year ago. So in a way, I'm scared I'm going to disappoint him, that I'm going to fail. And I don't want to fail. I don't want to disappoint him. I don't want to disappoint my brother. I don't want to disappoint Lynn. I'm just, I know mistakes are going to happen, but now I'm throwing things. I know mistakes are going to happen, but I don't know. I want the best. I want the best. I mean, we don't go baking in the kitchen to have everything flop. We all want the best for everything. And I kind of wish my dad was still around to give his sound advice. But now I've got my brother and I've got Lynn, and they're both very opinionated people, and they don't hide that at all. And I'm very grateful for that. I love them about that feature. You always know where you stand with them. So forgive the tears. I'm sorry. I'm just having an emotional moment here, and I don't mean to. But we all want the best for each other. I want the best for you guys. I know I don't even know you guys, but you're taking time out of your day to watch me. You don't know me. I'm just a good, kind person with a good heart, who loves cats. I love baking, and soon I'm going to love getting outside and learning new stuff. So thank you guys for always being there with me. I do appreciate it. Okay, enough crying. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Got our chocolate chips. I added in 1.5 cups of milk chocolate morsels, and it says that once we get this into our pan, we can sprinkle more on top. That's completely optional. Heck yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh my goodness gracious. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and get this in here. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. Still tearing up over here. Lynn took in the diabetic chocolate torte into work. And of course, all the guys were like, ooh. And she handed it to Brett, who's the diabetic, one of her diabetic coworkers. And he looked at Lynn and he was just like, am I sharing this? She's like, this is for you and your wife. And just there's no other artificial sweeteners, and it was just sugar, 3/4 cup sugar in it. That was it. And a couple of the coworkers looked at him like, you've got an entire torte. You want to split that up and share that? And he went, no, that's his treat. So I'm going to make some brownies, send those into work with her, and make up for the fact that I didn't give them any treats the other day. So it's okay. We're all gonna share. It's all gonna come full circle. This is gonna make a nice thick brownie, you guys. Oh my gosh. Well, so far, John is on point from the Preppy Kitchen. This is so thick. It smells decadent. It absolutely smells decadent. So I'm getting chocolate all over my rag here. All right, get that cleared off. And if you can, go over and check out John's channel. He's been doing this for a long time. He's got his own cookbook out. He's got such a great energy in the kitchen. And watching him made me excited to get back in the kitchen and do brownies today. So it was just one small baker supporting a huge baker. So, alrighty. So let's get some milk chocolate morsels sprinkled on top. How can we go wrong there? Casualties. Okay. We are going to now get this into the oven. Bake for about 35 to 40 minutes for super fudgy brownies, or up to 55 minutes for cakey brownies. I'm going to set my timer for 40, stick in a toothpick, and see how fudgy is his fudgy brownie. And then that way we've got our window up to 55 minutes if we want to go more cakey. I'd rather undercook it and then put it back in the oven to get where I want it to be than to overcook it and can't take it back from there. So, alrighty, see you guys back here in a few. Hello, loves. You've caught me out here in the garden. I wanted to show some of our updates from working this past Friday on the garden. We've got our garden beds all set up, and yesterday we had a real big thunderstorm. But between yesterday's thunderstorm and Friday's updates, I keep saying Thursday, my brother, Lynn, and I all came outside to work on the garden beds and get them stuffed we've got some mulch. So we've got a layer of cardboard, mulch, and more cardboard down in our small little 3-footer. We're going to put some pumpkins, some decorative pumpkins in this one. And then in our 8 foot by 2 foot over here, we've got a layer of cardboard, sticks, twigs, and some thick branches. Um, you can still see the branches and stuff over here, and then mulch, and then we're going to layer um, another thing of cardboard on top of this, and then we're going to put some real high quality soil on top of it as well, and then we'll be able to at least start two of our garden beds, our small little 3 footer and our 8 foot by 2 foot. We're going to put on, where am I at? Didn't mean to spin you guys around. I apologize. On our 8 foot bed here, towards the back wall facing our neighbors, we're actually going to, Lynn's in charge of locating or constructing, she's laughing at me right now, a trellis so that our tomatoes and zucchinis will, possibly cucumbers, will be able to grow up and vine up that trellis. So we're kind of excited. I still have a lot of research to do and everything like that. But while our brownies are in the oven right now, wanted to kind of bring you guys out here and just give you a real super quick update and show you guys the progress that we made over this weekend. And I'm excited. I really am excited. I'm still scared and nervous that I'm going to mess it all up, but accidents happen and mistakes happen, and I will not be the first person to make a mistake in a garden. So, Linny, you want to head back inside? Yes, ma'am. Okay, don't want to leave those brownies for too long. The cats might. They might learn to open the oven. They might learn how to open the oven. We'll all be in trouble then. So I will see you guys back here in just a few, and I'm pulling the brownies out of the oven. So hugs and loves. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at all those melted chocolate chips on top. I beat them down into it a little bit. Oh, let me get out a toothpick here. Oops. It seems a little soft on top, which we knew that by the time frame. We still have some. Yeah, it's still fudgy. Still completely fudgy in the center. So that's good, but that means it's also not done. So let's go ahead and let me look back at the. Okay, so it was 35 to 40 minutes for super fudgy or up to 55 minutes for cakey. So we put it in for 40. So let's go ahead and put it in for another 10 and see what we think. Alrighty, I'll see you guys back in 10. Alrighty, round 2, folks. That blast of heat whenever you open up the oven doors. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, let's get out another. Ten minutes later. Oh, that looks good. It's a little fudgy, but I'm almost, because that's gonna get hard if I keep. What do you think, Lynn?
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
Yeah, you got to think that you also have chocolate chips in there, so there may be some chocolate coming out that's not batter. So I think it's done. The edges look nice and crispy, and
huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Okay. Let's get some trivets out. I've had these wooden trivets for about 25 years. I don't know where I got them at, but they work. All right, turn off the oven. Alrighty, loves. Well, I will go ahead and link John Cannell's Preppy Kitchen, his video on the classic brownie that we were inspired by today to make. And I want to give John a huge thank you for posting this recipe. This looks absolutely delicious. Got to let it cool down for a little bit before we try it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the garden video update as well. That was that's going to be fun. So can't wait to get some soil on top of those beds and start planting. So if you don't mind, just a quick reminder, if you don't mind liking and subscribing and commenting, any interaction helps get us out there. And as we go through and we keep making and baking and doing more garden updates and everything like that, I want you guys to follow along with me if you'd like, and keep up with all the updates and everything. So we're on one heck of an adventure ride for 2026, and we're just getting started. So hugs and loves. I'll see you guys soon.